M0FXB Hamtech, welcome to my channel. As you know, I am new to the MESTASTIC system, but I'm having great fun, and I've just realized something, that the interface with your iPhone seems way better than with Android. I'm not saying it's bad with Android, but my experience here is better with my iPhone. Now, I always keep an iPhone here. I'm actually an Android person because, as you know, most apps work better on radios when using, or there are more apps when using your Android device. It's just the way it is, okay? But in this case, I'm super impressed with how it interacts with, so on the left, we've got the Heltec version 3, and on the right, we've got the, I think they call it the Heltec tracker. They both do a similar thing, but the tracker has got a built-in GPS module. So if you imagine that these devices are basically ESP32 boards, or let's just call it a Bluetooth board with a radio module and a GPS module. That's what this has got, 868 megahertz that we're using here in the UK and Europe. On the left, similar, there's no module on this. I have ordered, or you can actually add a GPS module to this. But yes, as Carl, my friend G1YPQ said, you don't need it. You can set your fixed location. But I found that the best fun that you can have with these devices is actually going out and about, a bit like a CB. If you go out and about, you'll find activity. If you sit at home and wait for it, it's not going to happen unless you're on sideband, and then yeah, it will. So you can see it's quite an expensive device. This £20 odd for the, say £25 for that. Well, they're both about £25. This is the one that everyone seems to buy. I prefer the tracker unit. I just like it, yeah, and that's it. So let's just try and send a message from one device to the other, and I have already done it and tested it. So I'm trying to do it so you can actually see what I'm doing. So what we'll do is, it's quite fiddly to hold these up. So of course, if you were out and about, you wouldn't be sending it from so close. You'd be doing, you know, sending it from hopefully quite a good range, because they can have a good range. So I'm just getting in position here so you can see everything. Live, of course, live, just like Radio 1 Roadshow. So we're going to go to message. Now, of course, there's a setup to this. We're going to type on this one, Hamtech, right? Ham, T-E-C-H. Spelt it wrong, no. And then we're going to send, okay? And if you look on there, the message just come through, okay? And if you look on there, it now says Hamtech. So you think, well, what's the point of that, you know? Well, I'll tell you what. These are off-grid. We're not using our 4G, 5G, 3G. We're not using internet. We are just using this to this. And you think, we'll get a radio. Yeah, but this is the MESTASTIC off-grid network. It's not channel 2 on a CB or, you know, 20 whatever megahertz on ham radio. This is pocket-size portable items. You buy a battery. I've got another battery coming for this one. They always come with a little connector for a battery. Put it in your pocket and then go off, and then if in the event of a hurricane, a tornado, or something really bad happens and there's no way of communication, you want to send quick messages, you don't want to chat all day long on a CB, you can send these messages, and they send a lot of information. It's your location, it's data information. And so so let's just tap the messages here. So there you can see it says Hamtech, okay? Now I just want to talk about the difference, and I'm brand new to this, between the two interfaces, whether you're using iPhone. But you can see there it sent a message. I'm very pleased about that. So if we go back one here, primary channel, I notice it calls primary channel instead of long fast. If we go back out of the message section into the settings, we've got radio configuration there. That's your sort of Android version. Now if we look at the iPhone way of doing it, so let's go back as far as we can. Okay, so we've got channels and direct messages. Then we're going to go to Bluetooth. Okay, so it's showing that this device here, I'm going to try and do it so you can keep seeing these devices. There's a little antenna hanging from this one with the small little connector there, which I bought 2 more connectors and can't find them anywhere. But anyway, so let's just plonk that one there. We'll try and hang one here. just for fun. I need some sort of stand, really, don't I? So we've got MESTASTIC, and that is the name of this node. And when you pair, it's very simple. You turn on Bluetooth, it finds it, and it gives you a number, and then it just pairs. Yeah, you put the number in your phone, and it pairs. So connected radio is the MESTASTIC 88. You can rename it. Okay, then at the bottom here, we've got the word nodes. And I have been able to tell it to use my location. So if I go through Studio Mobile, these are the messages that I'm just getting in this shack. So I'm not getting many. Look at that, that was ages ago. That MESTASTIC 5514, that's the other node. You know, that one. Longfast is the name of the channel we're on. And it's saying use fixed GPS, so I need to change that in the settings, which I'm learning about. There is a map here, mesh map. So we'll put that on. We're seeing some location now. I don't think that's my home. It looks completely different, but it is the town that I'm in, okay? Let's go to node settings. Then we've got app settings. Share location, I did that. I even turned on smart position. I think that means if you're moving, it follows you. But look, there's coordinates there. They are slightly wrong for my location. You've got accuracy, lots of figures there, altitude, accuracy, etc. Use legacy mesh map. I don't know what that is. Update interval, yeah, that's it. Smart and share location, which I've put. Settings, we're in settings. There's the mesh map. Again, it's put me into the town centre of where I live. And I like the visuals. You know, I really like the visuals. And we'll look at the visuals on the other one in a minute. Battery charge of the device. Try and keep it like that so you can see it. Way more fun. Look, it's saying it's a Heltec version 3, which is what this is. And it's saying the name, the node number, my ID. Remember, it's all free, this. Device metrics. So you've got a log there, and you can clear and save that. This is just an iPhone 10. Node map position log. It's showing the position. I need to go in the settings and change it just to use the actual phone. What else we got here? Position log. And then these aren't allowing me to select. Reboot, power off. Messages, let's send another one. Direct messages. I can message individual users, or I can message, you know, these people here. I have actually got a scout hut near me in Bleedham, which I could, when they're on, I'll message them. But if I go out and about, you can see there's a little battery thing there showing as well. So let's just message myself. Again, we'll go M, this time we'll go 0. And we'll try it from the other way. F, X, B, send. Yeah, there you are. That says M0FXB. And yeah, because I sent it from this device to this device, okay, to the tracker device. So let's have a quick look at the settings on this one. If you go to user, that's the numbers of this device, 5514. Like I said, we can rename it. I'm not going to do it now. You can turn on licensed ham. I think that's to stop you sending things encrypted, because you're not allowed to if you're a licensed ham. Channels. Now I think you can actually add channels. Look, there's Longfast channel that everyone's using. Okay, that's the common one. If you can go plus, and then you can go I could create a channel and go ham tech, and I can send things. You know. Save that, and I can go into that channel, I believe, and I've not done this, and send messages. And we got the device. You can see there. Let's see if we can see some settings we might want to do. Just says device config, position. That looks like it's going to be a good GPS enabled. It says used fixed position, but I have turned that off. But that's controlling this one. So I need to know how to go to change that to not do that on this one, on the other one. I know I'm confusing you now. Network. You can actually plug this straight into your PC and tell it to communicate via Wi-Fi or a serial connection. You've got some display config there, and Bluetooth. It's going to show you a Bluetooth random pin. MQTT, somehow you're linking it to the internet and then you're picking up all the messages, but I've left it off for now. I need to learn more about that, really. Range test, and then so much more. Look, shutdown, factory reset. So it's completely usable, and I'm pretty sure there's a map here as well. If I tap that, it shows location. There's the map there. Look. So of course, yeah. Because I just used the iPhone one. So let's just go back. We need to just go into settings and find how to put the iPhone one into using not fixed location, because at the moment this thinks it's got to use fixed location. So we're going to go settings. We're looking for position, aren't we? So this one is now finding my location, which is good. That's right near my home now. That's what we like, and that's for this device. And that is reliant on the GPS here, probably, which is built into this device. You can see my last message there. I've managed to find settings here. So it's the same as if we go to radio configuration. It's more like this where I am. So if we go up, look, we go to position. And here is where we're going to see if we can turn off the fixed position thing. I'm looking, but I can't see it. Vehicle speed. Maybe it's because I turned on smart. Let's turn that off a minute. Device GPS enabled. Altitude. I'm not seeing fixed position. Am I going straight past it? But remember, I've just used this for the first time ever. So please don't tell me I don't know what I'm doing, because you'll be exactly right. Timestamp, well, why not, eh? Altitude, number of satellites, interesting. I've not done the satellite stuff. So I can't see where you can turn off used fixed location. I can't see that. That's what I'm looking for. Let's go back one. Let's just have a quick look. User. That's the same here as go user. Okay, then we'll go back one. Bluetooth settings, we've seen that. If we go back, Bluetooth. Pairing mode, go back. What else we got? Device. Reset, factory, root, rebroadcast. Double tap, manage devices, serial, debug. Network. And if you enable Wi-Fi, which you can, you turn off Bluetooth. But remember, you've also got the ability to connect via not SSID, although you probably have, via your serial connection. You literally just find the port number on your PC, and then there's software that MESTASTIC have made to allow that power. Shame about the position one. Someone tell me. CAD messages detection, MQTT. In both MQTT and client proxy are enabled. So I need to know a lot more about MQTT. I've had quite a few people message me about it, but I need it to be a bit more for a dummy load. A dummy's guide. Your region has 10% duty cycle. MQTT is not advised. So they're saying it's too busy to turn it on. Fair enough. Range test. Yeah, what's this here? Enabled send intervals. Save CSV. Pack, store. There's your serial connection. So if I enable it, and then when I connect this to my phone, and you've got, yeah, just do the baud rate. It actually works really well. So save config, and it reboots when you save sometimes, as you can see. And same goes for this device. So I just think it's great fun. It's just another communication hobby. MESTASTIC are doing all the work really with the firmware. Look, firmware updates. How to update the firmware, look. Current firmware is that, and it says my firmware is up to date. So you can actually update the firmware possibly using the phone, can I or not? Get the latest stable firmware. Beta, but it does say I'm up. But there's two. You've got the alpha and the beta. So which is the best one to do? I know there's release notes. What's this? Web ESP32 device firmware. So you can actually update the firmware of the ESP32. using the phone by the looks of it. Flash, select target, and which is the Heltec 3. Select firmware version. So yeah, you can do it all using the iPhone, which I didn't even see that on. It's like the inventor has got an iPhone. Okay, so I'm getting lost now. So I think that's enough for now. It's all really interesting and fascinating, and I'm enjoying it. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel, Learning. I've got another device coming with this, which is I'm forgetting what it is. Is it the Lego one? But there's another one coming, and then I need to get out and about and get some contacts, get some signals, and say hello to a few people. Bye for now. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Catch you on air soon. Bye for now.